Hey everyone, welcome back to the archives. Today's story will be a little bit different. If you like the story, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get started. Wolves and deer have one of the oldest relationships in nature. One is the hunter, the other is the hunted. It's been that way for thousands of years. Until now. Wolves are built for survival. They hunt in packs, working together to take down prey. But what happens when a wolf is left all alone? This is Echo, a young wolf abandoned by his pack, wandering the mountains of Yellowstone. Alone, hungry, and growing weaker by the day, Echo had two choices: find a pack or starve. But instead of finding another wolf, Echo found something else. Something that should have been prey. A lone wolf and a helpless deer. This should have been a quick, brutal ending, but instead of attacking, Echo hesitated. The cold air was thick with tension, every breath visible in the frosty air. For reasons scientists still can't explain, Echo didn't lunge. He didn't chase. His eyes, usually fierce, were filled with a strange softness, a glimmer of something unspoken. Instead, he lay down, right there in the snow, just feet away from the deer. The forest seemed to hold its breath, the silence almost deafening. At first, the young deer stood frozen, waiting for the inevitable. Its heart pounded in its chest, each beat echoing in the stillness. But then, something even more bizarre happened. It didn't run. Instead, it moved closer, its steps slow and cautious, as if drawn by an invisible force. Was this a mistake? A moment of confusion? Or was there something deeper at play? The air was electric with uncertainty, every second stretching into eternity. Scientists observing this interaction were baffled. Some theorized that Echo might have been influenced by a past experience, perhaps a lost pack member or a unique upbringing. Others suggest that this behavior could be a rare instance of cross-species empathy, a phenomenon not well documented in the wild. Whatever the reason, the bond between Echo and the deer defies conventional understanding, leaving both scientists and nature enthusiasts in awe. Over the next few days, Echo and the deer were spotted together again and again. They weren't just tolerating each other, they were traveling together side by side through the dense, snowy forest. Trail cameras captured something scientists had never seen before: a predator and its prey, coexisting in harmony. At night, Echo would sleep near the deer, keeping it safe from other predators, almost like a guardian. And during the day, the deer, normally a skittish animal, remained by his side, showing an unusual level of trust. Why? No one knows. Maybe Echo was too weak to hunt. Maybe the deer, just like him, was alone too. Or maybe, just maybe, something in them recognized the same loneliness, the same need for companionship, and chose to defy nature's rules, finding solace in each other's company instead. But as with all things in nature, moments like this don't last forever. One winter morning, Echo disappeared. The forest felt emptier without his presence. Scientists believe he may have finally found another pack. Or perhaps he ventured into new territories, or that nature eventually took its course. The harsh winter can be unforgiving. As for the deer, it was seen one last time near the same stream where it once stood beside its unlikely friend. The bond they shared was evident in its eyes. Alone again, but changed forever. The deer seemed more cautious, yet more resilient. Did Echo choose friendship over instinct? Or was he simply following the call of the wild? Or was this simply a moment of peace in the wild? A rare, beautiful anomaly. A brief, fleeting bond between two creatures who should have been enemies. Their story leaves us with more questions than answers. In the heart of the moonlit forest, a lone wolf roams, its eyes reflecting the cold, silent night. But this wolf is not alone. Against all odds, it has formed an unlikely bond with a deer. Their friendship began one harsh winter, when the wolf, driven by hunger, stumbled upon the deer. Instead of a chase, there was a moment of understanding. The deer, sensing no threat, stood its ground. Over time, they began to share the forest, moving together through the snow-covered landscape. The wolf, once a solitary hunter, found companionship in the deer's presence. They would rest together under the moonlight, the wolf's protective gaze watching over the deer. In the wild, where survival often means solitude, this friendship defies nature's rules. We may never know for sure, but one thing is certain: the wild is full of secrets, and sometimes, even in the harshest places, friendship can bloom in the most unexpected ways. What do you think happened here? Was this an accident, a moment of mercy? Or did this wolf and deer really form a bond? Let me know in the comments. If you love stories like this, make sure to like and subscribe for more amazing, true, and unexplained animal stories. Hit that bell so you never miss a wild mystery.